of the Empire State Building.
New York.
She's got her emotional support water bottle.
I do.
She's got a voice of an angel. And I got to say, it's been a long time since we had the chance to see this smile in real life. It's Tori Kelly, Grammy Award winner in the building.
Whoa,
Tori
thank
Kelly.
you.
We'd like to start off with a little nail cam because you coming in
Nail-
real hot with the claws.
Thanks. Yeah, these, my secret,
Uh-huh.
these are press-ons.
Dude, do
It
not
ain't
even.
no
Are you
secret.
too?
Come
We're
on.
press
No,
on
I
gang.
feel like through COVID, like when no one could get their nails in, I was like, I need to get my life together. So I feel like press-on industry like really stepped their game
And
up.
then you just keep the glue
Yeah, no, I have. Yes,
Yes.
That's
Same
what I
glue
have in my
squad.
purse.
at all times.
And then one pops up, you're like, oops. Like,
Nobody
let me
saw
just
that.
pop this on. No one saw.
Just, while you're on stage,
Yeah.
just do a little
Oh,
glue action.
You want to know my real secret though? This side is shorter because of guitar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like long nails, but then with guitar, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's like
not
the
the thing.
constant dilemma. I don't know
I
who to
have
be.
no clue what y'all are talking about right now.
It's okay, Matt.
It's okay. Bye.
We'll keep
What
at
is
it though.
going on?
No, but love your style today. You're bringing
Thank
galactic,
you.
modern.
Galactic, Y2K vibe. I don't even know. Yeah, it's cozy.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all.
bringing comfy.
I'm
That's what it
bringing the
is.
comfort.
Let's stay in that Y2K era because that's kind of where the world is when we're talking musically with what you're giving us. This deluxe EP, you're, as a friend of ours has said, you're giving like some of the world's best runs ever. Shout out to John
Ooh.
Bellion, who is
Yeah.
a co-partner. But what's it like to find this Tori Kelly now?
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you mentioned John Bellion. We did the whole entire project together and are still working together on music. And I just feel like it was this perfect timing of like me being in a place in my life where I was feeling more confident, just stepping into myself more as a woman, as an artist. All these things just felt like they were coming together. I wanted to do songs that were just like fun and upbeat. And I just kept saying, I was like, I literally walked into the studio when we first started working together. I was like, I just want big songs. Like, whatever that means. I want it to feel big. I want it to feel like you just want to belt it out in your car with the windows rolled down. Like, that's what I'm picturing. And so I think we made that. I think that's, the vibe. But yeah, working with him was incredible. And this whole new chapter just feels really fun.
I just want to do that because what's in the song? I'm saying All right, anyway.
Timbaland.
No, but also the creative visuals that you're giving. I want to first talk about your project that you did out of a car, Young Gun.
Yeah.
Because you're like outside of the car. It's this short clip that you did, but you're giving our like music video out of a car that we wish fantasy. And like, how did that? Was that real life? Was that at a studio?
Wait, I'm blanking on which video term. We filmed like so much stuff.
You
The
did.
car
So,
one.
so this is one.
What is
This
the
is on
car one?
Instagram, and it's a reel. And
Oh,
your
okay,
head
so
is
not
out
like
the car
not a
window.
music video.
No.
Oh my head. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
I know what
that
you're talking
one.
about. We filmed so many videos that day, so I was like, wait, which one was it? Yes. So that was actually we shot a bunch of content with this amazing. Shout out to. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Evan Blum.
Okay. Yeah.
Evan Blum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Evan.
he's killing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And so we shot a bunch of stuff together. I want to shoot more with him because he's just kills
Correct
it.
me
and
if I'm
has
wrong.
this
Evan's
cool
the same
eye.
dude that's doing all the flying up ball
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so we- yeah, 'cause people-
we had the girls in here. Yeah.
Because there are people that are like, oh, you're copying them. I was like, no, like it's literally the
Same
same guy.
guy.
Like I'm not doing anything.
Bam. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but he's great. So yeah, that was just us having fun, like just trying random things. and
Was
it
that
ended up
actually in a
looking
real
cool.
car
Yeah.
out on the freeway?
Yeah. No, not on the freeway. No, it was like there were like no cars around. Like it
Safety
probably
first.
looked safety first. Like I think it was a lot. It looked a lot scarier than it was.
Oh,
like,
yeah, 'cause
because
I
of the
was like,
wind and stuff.
Yeah,
But it wasn't. We weren't even going that fast.
But hey, if we're talking visuals and we're gonna talk this this record with you did something again, and I'm not trying to, and this is gonna be the last time I bring up family John, but you did something amazing. Dude doesn't come out for anybody. The dude is like low key.
He's the best.
And to have him in this music video,
I know.
and to really get him to compliment you. What does that mean to you as a singer songwriter? To find something special in another creative and to make this visual come to life.
No, you're hitting it on the head. I just feel like this collaboration with John, it just feels like the perfect timing. I was such a big fan of his too. Even before I knew he was really like a writer producer, like back. I mean, I'm talking like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We met in 2013.
Wow.
Crazy.
This is so weird to say.
Yeah, it's so weird. And it was at a festival like in London, I think, and we were both performing at it. I knew he wrote like his own stuff, so I was just like a fan of him as an artist. And then, you know, fast forward, he starts killing it like for other artists as a writer. I don't feel like people really know like what a producer he is, because he has like he's writing, but then it's like y'all don't really know like what he really can do. So that it was cool to just, I think for him, I don't want to speak for him, but I think just the timing for both of us was really cool, because I think he was starting to do more like full projects, and it's such a great collaboration and a great partner to work with. And the video too, I think just turned out really well. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, it's bomb. Goosebumps.
I love watching your videos cut with Courtney Phillips.
Yeah.
That was such a cool concept. And I don't know how you guys did that like whole mannequin challenge freeze club scene. What was that?
Okay, so that, first of all, it was so sweaty. Like, people were just troopers, because I didn't realize it was going to be, like, I knew the concept for the video, but I didn't realize we were going to be, like, holding a pose for that long. Like, we did multiple takes of making sure nobody moved. and I was so grateful because we had so many, like, dope cameos, too. Like, people who came through. Ashley Graham, my friend, Kiana Lede, and Allie Brooke came through. Like, so many dope people. And that was actually also the first shot of the day. So we shot it like in reverse. We did all like the big group scenes first.
The most tiring one first.
Yeah, also because that was a night shoot. That was my first. I think that was my first like night shoot. So we're talking like 1 p.m. to like, I think I showed up at 1 p.m. like to get ready, and then wrapped at like 4 in the morning.
Oh, girl. Oh, man.
So we did like, I think, first shot of the day. It was like sometime in the afternoon, and it was with all the people like in the club scene or whatever. And then we shot backwards and then ended like with the first shot of the video. So it was trippy for me too. I was like, wait, what part?
No, what in the Twilight Zone is going on right here?
But it was so cool. It came out really, really dope. I haven't seen something like that, and I was just like, wow.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. Just want to do it one more time. Listen, we can't carry on without saying how genuinely, gosh, man, just heartful we are to see your smile in person. Just knowing that not too long ago, something really scary happened.
It did.
And, you're dealing with a health scare that a lot of people came to support you. It's something that I'm sure prompted you to change a lot now that you're on tour.
Yeah.
What were some of those things that you learned now on how to move forward after going through something that, like, quite honestly shook the world?
Yeah, it was, man. Well, first of all, the support and the love that I felt during that whole time. Like, I wasn't really on my phone a lot through it, but people were telling me things. I could feel it. Like, even if I never read a comment, I was like, this is crazy, like how much love I feel in this moment. And, when I did get on my phone, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But, people were just so supportive. And I think now being on tour, and I'm feeling great, first of all, so that's a blessing. I think just gratitude overall is like a big theme right now. Just so grateful to not only like be here and be, healthy now, but also get back to doing what I love, like to go into a tour. And like, I was already gonna be emotional, I think, like anyway, just because I haven't toured in like 4.5 years. But now especially, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. Like, it's just it's overwhelming now, having gone through everything. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And to like my fans, they've just been amazing through this.
Well, you're still living your biggest dreams this morning. You're at Good Morning America.
Yeah,
Congrats
crazy.
on that. How was that?
It was wild. Yeah, that was like just now. Like I came right from there. It was amazing. It's always very, very early. It's a very early call time, but we make it work. It was fun. We did Alive If I Die on the show, and my band is dope too.
Yo, but not only is your band dope, you as well. A lot of people that know that you can pick up pretty much every instrument. You know what I mean? You do your thing. To showcase that, to make that a part of the live show, to make that a part of your creative process and what it is that you bring as an artist. How important is it for you to allow that side of you to shine as well?
Man, I just love I just love music. I've always loved, like, I think my voice has always come first. Like, that's my main instrument, I would say. Even, it's funny because even guitar, I always say I feel like I'm a guitar player by accident because singing and performing and like kind of working a stage was always my number one. But then I didn't want to rely on, like when I started doing shows really young, I didn't want to rely on like tracks. I didn't want to just like push a button and do like karaoke, which is fine. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. But I was like, I don't know, that's not really my vibe. And I didn't want to have to like find a guitar player and like have them learn the song. So
Prince would have been mad at you.
Why?
Just if you would have had to find another guitar player knowing that you had that inside of you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's really how I started playing. I was like, it's just convenient. I was like, I'll just like learn 3 chords and then accompany my voice. So the voice was always first, and then I think when people started seeing me with the guitar, it like became this thing, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll play a little more. But it was totally by accident. Drums even came before guitar because my brother had a drum set. And I used to just sneak into his room and play when he was at school.
I'm not the only person that got like Step Brothers vibes from the movie with the drums and when the brother's out of the room.
I have to rewatch it. I'm like blanking.
Yeah,
on
those just
something
leave it
kind of
there.
nasty.
Just leave it there.
Then I won't.
You play on my drumstick. Gonna leave it at that. Just gonna leave it there, Joe.
Well,
yeah, drums were first though. Drums were first. But yeah, I don't know. I just like picking up. Whatever.
I just do things.
No
big deal.
And we know on this tour you're really particular about the cities you are playing at, and we're so thankful that you decided to pick, of course, New York City.
Yes, had to.
Why is New York City special to perform?
Man, I feel like there's always so much energy in New York. We were talking before though, like LA and New York, I feel like we're spoiled because it's like major cities. I'm in LA, and I feel like we always get artists coming through. So playing New York and having that in mind, I was like so surprised at how they were just like still so crazy and like energetic and loud. So New York's always fun, and they're really funny. I kept saying at the show too, I was like, I forget how funny New York is. They'll just yell things out that make me laugh like all through the show.
Did you
Do
get
you have
an
an example?
Yeah.
Well,
No, I don't even know. Like during sound, they're just it's just so charismatic, like very bold, like not scared, to just like like I sang with a fan. She was like, "Can we sing together?" Like during sound check, I was like, "Sure, yeah." Like she had a whole sign. She had a whole sign and everything.
When you hold the mic out, I mean, you start the challenge. And you're seeing everybody sing along to. I mean, talking first day on the road, here in New York City, making that connection. What is that emotion that you're feeling when you make that genuine connection through music?
I mean, it's crazy because this music, this new music in particular, I had these shows in mind, like while writing the songs. So I'm in the studio, and I've done this long enough now to kind of know what it feels like to be in front of a crowd, and I'm thinking of those things while I'm in the studio. So that it just was such a cool full circle moment to then be actually on stage and be like, oh, I thought of this. Yes. Like they're doing it.
Oh.
So it's very, very special. And they just know all the words. It's the best.
That's a precious connection, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Man.
I also see that you hop on Twitch to stream sometimes, which is so cool. What's been one of your favorite moments on there?
Probably I figured out how to play with my fans on Mario Kart. And I get weirdly competitive with them. So I get like real excited when I win. And I start talking trash, and I'm like, this is a whole nother side of me that y'all haven't seen. Oops. But Mario Kart, and then I also played I played Fall Guys with them. That game's hard.
That game's difficult.
What is that?
That game is so hard. It's just like a bunch of blobs that run on
Oh,
these
I've
obstacle
seen
courses,
that.
but you're like really slow, and then you get hit with things. And I figured out you could grab people.
A person? You can grab another one? See, I didn't even realize that one.
Yeah, I'm like in the Twitch, and I'm like trying to run through the obstacle course, and then they're like writing in the chat. They're like, "Oh, that was me that grabbed you."
Yeah.
I was like, "Stop!"
Like, please quit, dude. And come to find out, it's like a 7-year-old who's kicking your ass all the time. That's a whole nother dimension that adds to it. Like, oh my god, yeah.
Just way too good at the game. Yeah, but no, Twitch is fun. It's been fun to like, show my little gamer side. I guess. Not really, but
It's
You
there.
know.
It's part of what makes you you. Is again. I mean, whether it's now watch this week. What segue? Whether it's connecting through video games, whether it's connected to music, it's just you being you, and that's why so many people are there to support. That's why when you hold the mic out and you want to start a challenge and have people sing along to us. I mean, because they're there supporting who you genuinely are. All facets of what you do. I mean, now you're gonna have everybody going out buying 8-gallon water bottles.
I know,
You what I'm saying?
8 gallons of water.
Yeah, but
Yep,
that's what it's
check.
about. Staying healthy, girl. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it now.
Gotta have my giant water bottle with me everywhere.
So when you're not writing music or performing or streaming on Twitch, Max and I talk about the reality shows you watch on Netflix, like Love is Blind, or have you been watching
Yeah.
something or not really?
Lately, no, just because just being on the road, but I've been watching what is the thing we were just talking about, the football thing? Hard Knocks.
Oh yeah.
With my husband,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
and we're into fantasy football,
Oh.
so that's been
What's
You
your
taking
gotta
team
get a
over.
solid
name?
team. Yeah, you gotta.
My team name? Oh, I like being super extra, so I'm just like the sparkly unicorn rainbow. So like I just and put a bunch of emojis just to be like that person. Yeah. So when I like beat you,
yeah,
it's like
playing
oh.
against Tori's 18 emoji.
Exactly.
You know, this weekend.
What about your top player right now?
Well, I was the first draft pick. Yeah, so I got this is terrible because
No,
I
good.
memorized
Okay.
the names like throughout the season. Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
I got the
Minneapolis.
top pick.
Yeah. All right.
You know,
Okay,
and I got
girl.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to think of who else.
Oh,
I've been,
my
I've been
gosh.
doing shows. I'm trying to like sneak over it.
my
phone, like-
Look and see.
But I won the first game. The first
Congratulations.
week. Yeah,
the
first
first week.
It
one,
was
you
against
wanna
my
know?
husband
Undefeated.
too, so that's
Ooh,
even
bragging rights.
that's even better.
There
Yeah.
you go.
It's very important to me. We're way too competitive with each other.
Max is all up in that.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
What's
fantasy
your
football's my
name?
thing.
What's
my,
your team name?
My team name is Big Ol' TDs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
Ol' TDs.
Got
yeah, and
it.
I won
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Yeah. You know. what
You
I'm
won
saying?
this
I won.
week?
Yeah,
Good
I won this
job.
week. Yeah.
Winners
so
in
we
the
did that.
room.
Good job.
There we go. Give it up.
So,
man.
Tori, we reached out to one of your biggest and most active fan accounts.
Oh my gosh.
Strong for Tori.
Oh.
Her name is Brandy, and we asked her some questions that she would like to ask you.
I love Brandy.
So she has 3 for us.
Okay.
Number 1, how does it feel to be back on stage after over 4 years?
It feels so good. I can't even put it into words. It's crazy I'm answering her question. I love her. She's so sweet. She's always like tagging me and stuff.
Yeah.
It is very, very surreal. I think every night I'll probably be just on like crazy cloud 9 type of high because that's just it's just surreal. I think that's the best way to put it. But it's surreal, but it also at the same time, like I'll get off stage and I'll just be like, okay, like in some ways it's like riding a bike too, where it's like, oh, this feels right. Like
Yeah.
I know this world, you know, and I've missed it so much. And then I think just with everything that's happened, like recently, it feels just so much more heightened. So
What have you missed most from touring now that you're back on?
yeah, I think just that connection with fans. I mean, because for so long, I mean, obviously through the pandemic and everything, it's like we just had our phones. You know, we just
Yeah.
had the internet. I was grateful for the internet because we still could have somewhat
Sort
of a
of
connection. But I just noticed after a while, I was starting to feel weird and like kind of low at certain points, and like just like something was missing, I guess. And then I realized I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you haven't toured in so long. Like you love performing. Like it's one thing to put the phone up and go on Instagram Live, which I love doing. I still think that's so fun. But I think that you just can't beat that live, like in-person connection. You know what I mean? So the second I hit the stage, I was like, oh, okay.
This is what it's
This
supposed
is
to
it's
feel like.
filling a hole. Yeah.
For sure.
And what's still the hardest part of touring that just hasn't changed for you?
Probably I think just the in between, like getting from point A to point B, you know, making there's always like gonna be some sort of hiccup that you just gotta prepare for, like I mean luggage and figuring out logistics, but yeah, even that, it's like I just feel like all of that is still
Not
worth
the worst.
it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
yeah.
not the worst. I can't
Yeah.
even think of like
That's
a terrible
good.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just because I go into tour with that kind of like gritty mindset of like, okay, we're just gonna like make it happen, and then you just go with the flow. So it teaches you patience, I think, being on the road.
Well, listen, we had to be patient, and we're so grateful that the patience that we as fans of yours, it's worth the wait. You know what I mean? Things happen for a particular reason.
Yeah,
you know what I
totally.
mean? And for us to be here collectively to absorb your energy with this EP, with this deluxe, you know what I mean, with the lowercase letters and everything. You know what I mean? We're and I mean, and even going and to pull us full circle to even finding that connection that was 10 years in the making since meeting John and having this be the time when you guys felt like it was the right time to collab.
It's crazy.
It happens for a reason.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we're just forever grateful that you have been that instrument and been willing to share your instrument for us to
Thank
all
you.
just to receive it. I mean, you're you. And
I'm me. And you're you.
I
You've
know.
always been you, though.
Aw.
I mean,
For
that's it.
real.
That's, you know it.
I love
You
it.
know it.
Question
I
number
always
2.
love seeing you. Oh, there's more questions. That was
Yeah, there's
question number
two.
one.
That was number 1. We just
Oh
have
my
2
gosh,
more.
Brandy.
Oh.
Okay.
Brandy's out here.
Brandy's out here. That's
Your
it.
fans mean everything to you. Describe them in 3 words.
3 words.
I know, it's a hard one.
These are hard, Brandy. Why would you do this to me? I could describe y'all in like 50 words. 3 words. I would say loyal, for sure. Loyal. They just rock with me through like every season. It just blows my mind. And every like genre that I dip my toe into. Yeah, loyal. I feel like my fans are really kind. I've noticed that, but I stalk online, and I just feel like as a whole, they're very sweet and kind, and are always like uplifting each other, which I absolutely love and think is so important. What did I say? Loyal, kind, and funny.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they make me laugh. I'm up in the Discord. Just sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just like they won't even know that maybe they can't see that I'm in there. Actually, I feel like they can see.
They probably
that
can
I'm
see.
online.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we be knowing.
I'll just if I'm bored, I'll just look in there and like there's just memes and like ridiculous stuff.
And the last question from Strong for Tori fan account, Brandy is asking, can we expect another tour in the future?
Yeah,
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I hope to be doing this. Yeah, as long
You
as
ain't quitting.
long as possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, even music wise, there's definitely more to come. Like I think this EP, I've been kind of seeing it as like a part 1 situation. Like there's definitely more. You know, that John and I have been.
Did that camera catch that wink?
You know, we've been holding on to some
last time?
gems.
Well, Tori, you're always a bright light for everything. We're so happy
Thank
that you're feeling
you.
healthy and back in music and back touring and blessing New York City and your fans and, of course, us. So thank you
so much.
so much for stopping by. Can't wait to see you on the next one. And just thank you for being you and always spreading the love, always keeping it classy and graceful.
Hey, thanks, y'all.
She's
You
that
guys
girl,
are great.
ladies and gentlemen.
Tori
This
Kelly.
Thank
is Tori Kelly. Love you to bits.
Love you, birthday twin.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
C100.